I'm making this video because I want to tell about my journey in experiencing the grace of Source, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. In my journey as a human, I've been blessed with a lot of life principles that allowed me to, find truth. And what I didn't realize is that when you find truth, you can actually kind of bolster and reinforce the spiritual ego. And what I realized is that there came a point where I realized my constant affirming and understanding of the universe caused me suffering. It felt like it was me that needed to do things. It was me that needed to make it right. It was me that needed to change my feelings, change my thoughts, heal my feelings, heal my thoughts. And I realized that I didn't want to be right. I wanted to be love. And I could feel this lift off my body and all those things that I was just grabbing onto. I couldn't grab onto them anymore. They were just, they just weren't there. And even when I tried to rethink of the negative, it wasn't even necessarily negative. It was just like, oh, these are the things that make me right. There was nothing. I couldn't grab onto it anymore. And I was at my, okay, to put this into perspective, I'm at my desk in my job and I'm crying, having this feeling of grace coming over me. And so I'm crying. I go to the bathroom. I'm washing my hands. I cry again. I go to my desk. I sit down and I cry again. And I realize it's I want. I didn't ever want to do this. I didn't ever want to make it all about me. I I truly just wanted their. I just wanted to know that I was loved and cared about. I would say I found it, for sure. And it's necessarily not even that I found it. I suppose it'd be more like I connected to it. It made me bow down to my knees. My heart just opened. And that was just the first time Grace hit me. Grace hit me earlier today, and I had a rather intense interaction with a beloved friend. And I didn't know how to respond to their text message. And as I just allowed myself to feel all the feelings, what actually happened is that I was so frustrated, and it was I didn't want there to be a time limitation for us to see each other again. But then I realized that if I had the answer, I wouldn't need to even be spending any time figuring out what to say. So, in frustration, I threw my phone. And it reminded me of how technology is understanding everything about us based on how we treat it. And I could feel how when I threw my phone, I didn't treat technology kindly. And I just profusely said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. And I was crying head over heels. And then the answer to respond to my friend came to me. I sent the text message. I was at the top of some stairs. I walked down the stairs, and my heart literally just was connected. I got down on my knees and just profusely crying, saying how I am love. And realizing that I was being graced again. And the moment I got home, my stove and microwave were not working. What originally happened is I was about to heat up something in the microwave, and then I was just like, I want to heat it up on the stove. And then the stove wasn't working. I ended up reaching out to friends to see if I could use their stove, and I haven't heard a response back yet. And when I got to my room, I pulled a frequency card by Teal Swan. And the card was surrender to the card basically said, like, let source handle it, whatever's happening right now. I'm definitely not doing this. Something magical, bigger than me, bigger than any of us, takes care of us. Just wanted to express that.